And welcome back, Crypto Hulk here. I'm starting the show 15 minutes early. So I learned in the military, if you're not somewhere 15 minutes early, you're late. So right now, everybody's 15 minutes late. Now, some people are going to show up at 4:55 p.m. and be like, no, I'm 5 minutes early. And I'm like, no, technically you're 10 minutes late. You guys all know that when we were new to the Army, but Sergeant, you said to be at formation at 6:30, and right now it's 6:25. And they're like, you're still 10 minutes late. And I'm like, what? And everyone's like, yep, he's 10 minutes late. I'm like, how the fuck am I 10 minutes late? I got 5 more minutes to go. And they're like, no, I'm supposed to be here at 5:45. If you're supposed to be there somewhere at 6 or whatever, then anyhow, I just wanted to start the show early. We got a great show lined up. And if you like Stellar, I'm showing you right now, Circle is ran all over Stellar. You know, I think how it is, I don't have an understanding on how all this falls into place. I just show evidence that I dig deep and find. And I let other people put all the particulars together. Okay. Jersey Kathy, thank goodness I was just checking in. You know, I think in the future, look, Ripple is not a company. Ripple's a conglomeration of the top 5 families of the world. They took technology that they saw and they found on billboards, these different internet billboard things. They grabbed the technology. They got their little feelers out in all the colleges, and they found this technology we call Ripple. Ryan Fugger and all that, and all his little buddies out there in the world, all the little tech geeks from Berkeley, Stanford, MIT, Cornell, all around the world, Chinese. And they coordinate and get all this control over the tech. And something that started off as let's help everyone, let's level the playing field. You know, it always starts off good, you know? And then bad people get mixed in, and then they take over technologies, and then they use it to enslave everybody. Yes, it's going to be a level playing field. All of us will be slaves. You're exactly right. Crypto will level the playing field. Yes, it will. If you're not ultra rich like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, the rich families, we don't even know their names. That 1% of the population, unless you're just a straight up fucking genius, okay, you're slated to be a slave. So in that respect, the technology, when it came from good, from people that were trying to make a change in the world, if you read the early portion of Ripple, okay, and we can go over it sometime. Not a lot of people are going to watch it, and I don't want to do the show because it's like I get 10 people that show up, you know, but and I could look it all up and try to find it again. But the early work of Ripple was about overthrowing the global banking system. Okay. That's what it was all about with Ryan Fugger. And he had Ripples and stuff. And their goal was to show everybody how fake the global banking system is around the world, and the fractional reserve lending and all that. Ripple's goal was to take down the world's money. And now I'm telling a little story. This is the information that I discovered. So I'd read through these things. And I'm like, damn, the origins of Ripple are like really anti-government and anti-bank. Oh yeah. But along the way, Ryan Fugger and his friends, global friends all around the world, Ryan Fugger was asking for donations. That's how I run that's why I kind of do what I do, is after looking how Ryan Fugger did stuff and all the support and all the people, the early people at Ripple before Jed McCaleb kind of got fired or The government kicked Jed out. They just wanted his information. They wanted all of Jed's brains. And they took the shit that he wanted for good and they twisted it and made it bad. I think at first some government person tapped Jed on the shoulder. He was hired through the yellow page. Like they had put some ad out on a board, postal board on some internet chat site, and him and David Schwartz and these people. That's how the three-letter agency does that. Okay, the three-letter agency operates outside of normal. They get outside money sent to them, so nothing connects to the three-letter agency. And this is stuff that I found. And that's how they'd recruit different people to come in, is through these chat website boards and stuff, looking for a new job, want to make a difference, in a new innovative field to help people. Oh yeah, I want to help people. And they'd find out who these people were. They'd check out what college they went to. They'd have their spies go in. What's the person's GPA? Maybe somebody interviews a teacher. Hey, is this guy a fucking brilliant genius? And they're like, yeah, I know he's a freshman, but man, this dude fucking knows. Then they go to that person, just like that. This was what I found out from doing research in the early days of Ripple and this thing we call blockchain and all that. That's the stuff that I figured out. The payments blockchain area. I'm not talking about Digibyte and all that shit with David Cham. I didn't study all that. I'm studying payments, cryptos, 2004 to 2009, and their relationship. XLM, XDC, XRP kind of shit, not all the GoCoin and the fucking Bitcoin shit. I didn't look into all that. That's not my area of interest. So that's what I found out. Today's show, I'm going to kind of show you some of that. We're going to get into a little miniature deep dive. I'll make it as painless as possible. I did some researching for this show. It's kind of exciting. Nothing like major revelation, but just to show you how predetermined all this is, how they got their feelers out. I'm going to show you how the feelers go out in the different parts of the world and they set things up. Okay, I'm going to show you some of that, how some of the big industry players, Michael Arrington from Arrington Capital and Brad Garlinghouse and Chile. What's so important about Chile? Chile's like the main hub of South America. Yeah, everything starts in Chile and kind of spreads from there. I'm going to show you that. So we have a good show lined up. It's a Saturday. I was working today on this show. I did an AM, now I'm doing a PM. After this show, I'm getting ready for an AM tomorrow morning at Sunday. Steve Liu, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. I appreciate that. That's how Ripple started, actually, is with donations. Ryan Fugger and his friends all around the world, and I literally mean all, they were trying to make a financial system. We're talking England, all around the world. He had these tech-friendly, tech-savvy, GitHub kind of internet poster board kind of friend type thing. Hey, let's do an experiment. Create your own currency, see what happens. Oh, you got a village with 1,000 people? Okay, invent a currency and see how that works. Like his friends are doing this all around the world. Now, this is just my opinion. It got to be a problem. I think Ryan Fugger and his friends hit a terminal velocity. They got to a point where they're going to have to really start getting deep into the grind, like the cryptographic, this and that. And it started to get beyond them, technologically beyond them. What they had to do would require a tremendous amount of money and resources, and that's a government. And I think at some point, Ryan Fugger got the knock on the door and said, hi, we're from the government, and we're here to help you. So we're going to take this load off your hands. So sign this paper. Maybe we'll give you X amount of money. Forget about this whole Ripple project. Walk away. Go back to Canada or wherever you're from. Never speak of this again. Get into another line of work. And I think that's kind of how it ended. Ripple kind of took over the project 2009, 10-ish, somewhere in that area. They took it over. And things started really heating up about 12, 13, 2012, 13, somewhere in there. And then that's the history of Ripple in a nutshell, just so brand new people know. I was talking about this 2-3 years ago on this channel. And there you have it. So now it should be about almost 5 o'clock. And let me check these comments real quick, and we'll get into this news. I believe Hulk is right on that. Says Bob. Let's see what we're talking about here. Smash the like button. Maybe try tomorrow again. Mark Swindell says a cloudy morning in Thailand. Let the ripples begin. Good old Mark Swindell. That Stu is here. Jeromos. Okay, I got that right. Elapal. Ian Krause. Well, Ian, I got good and bad news. Initially, you'll be rich. After a certain period of time, you're going to be a broke sailor, okay? You're rich on payday Friday, and by Saturday, Sunday, you're broke again. That's how crypto's going to be. Not that fast within the 2 days, but in the spirit of that saying, rich on payday and broke by Monday, right? A lot of people get paid on Friday, and then by Monday, it's, oh shit, all the money's gone. Some of you can relate. At least we'll be rich slaves within the monarchy. No. We will be the lords and ladies. No. You'll have some kind of money, crypto money, and then they'll figure out how to fuck you over and get the rest. That's how this works. They would rather shut down your crypto wallet. They would rather put a global ban on your crypto wallet and not let you get a dime. You might have $10 billion there. They don't want you to come up. So you may have the money, but nobody's going to get your money. And they're going to mark that wallet. So if you try to find somebody on the private side and say, hey, use this, when they see that transaction on the ledger, it's all bad. Look, I'm just telling you, okay? You're not getting around anything. Initially, you will. I've acknowledged that from day one. When I got in crypto, I already know they're coming after all of us. It's just a matter of how long do we have. So that's why once we get rich, Crypto Hulk memberships go to $1,000 a month because you're all rich, of course. And then we have experts that come on to help us get around restrictions. We'll put it like that. So there you have it. I've got some connections in some foreign countries, and if I have to go there, it looks like I have to go. But it's just, I only got so much room. I can't be bringing 10,000 people to where I'm going and get you hooked up in the government. So being a member is important on the channel. Keeping active. I got to be able to verify that I know you or something. If I'm going to go to my government friends in these 2 other countries that I know, I'm not saying, oh yeah, bring him in. Well, who the fuck are you, right? I'm just saying, do what you want. But if I don't know yous, I don't know yous. And I can't vouch for yous, all right? But I got friends that take it all the way up to the governor level in some of these countries where they're governors of states. And they are very well connected to the top. So if I have to leave U.S., then I got to leave U.S. And hello, I'm not going to mention the name of the country. You'll find out maybe once I get there, maybe not. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to get rid of Bubba Placebo because he's asking useless questions. Put you in a timeout there, buddy. 24 hours. If you don't want to ever come back again, fine, don't. I really don't care. All right, now let's get into the business portion of the show. I sell gold and silver. Go to my channel. I'll show you where. Go to there, and it says view my channel. So I'm going to view my channel. And it shows home, videos, shorts, live, playlists. Go to videos. Alrighty then. It shows a crypto Hulk with a kitty cat on the shoulder. And it says breaking. Circle stablecoin to take over Tether. Let's click on that. All right, about an inch below the video, you'll see 345 views, 2 hours, 26 products. If you go to the right about 5 to 6 inches, you'll see the word more, M-O-R-E. Click that, and you got to drop down. It shows crypto wallets being sold at Walmart and Newegg and Target. They're Ledger and Trezor. Then after that, you got the gold coins coming in. All different prices from $400 up to $4,500. Damn, that one's $3,200 for that coin. Silver, do I got silver on this one? No. Okay. The different videos have different things. I get paid on the wallets, crypto wallets, and necklaces. If it's a gold, silver coin, I don't get nothing for it. All right. What's the whole point of this? Is that in case you haven't noticed, in case you were born yesterday, I'm going to help you out. The United States is in $35 trillion in debt. It's all bad. Our money system is literally destroyed right now. The people in our government are so bought off, they're not going to help you. Reason I like my channel is you're the ones that pay me. Get it? I'm beholden unto you to dig deep and find news that no other channel has. What I want you to do is get gold and silver coins. My crypto, look, people have been asking me, I don't like discussing specifics. So I got 2 months worth of pay that I used to make 4.5 years ago. 2 months, about 2 months worth of pay. I bought all the crypto I'm ever going to get. Okay. And I was getting XRP at 15 to 28 cents. Okay. 2 months pay. That's it. These other channels, see, they're sponsored by exchanges. So of course they're gonna say, yeah, I'm backing the truck up. They've been saying that shit for 5 years. It's ridiculous, okay? Look, that's the game. They sell shit, so they got to keep telling you to buy. Oh, I think I'm going to get me some more Ripple today, or I'm going to get me more of the XRP today. Come on. Look, if you have any sense in your head, you only buy so much worth of the crypto. That's it. Just here's a secret. Just because you buy more doesn't mean you're going to be rich, okay? What you have to do is expect your government to use artificial intelligence to try to hack your wallet. Can you afford to lose all your crypto? For me, sure. I only got 2 months worth of pay involved. I won't miss it at all. Sure, it'll suck not to be rich, but see, this is my investment. Oh, but what if all the crypto's fake? And then it's all fake and I lost 2 months pay. Not a big fucking deal. All right? Not a big deal. What I've done the past 10 months is invest in gold and silver. I've got 8 to 9 times the money in gold and silver that I got in crypto. Think about that one. So I put in 2 months worth of pay on crypto and put in 16 months. No, not that much. Well, no, maybe like 8 times the amount. I don't know, somewhere in there. I got about 8 times the amount of money in gold and silver than I do crypto. It's in my hand. It's not in a bank. It's not an investment card, a gold card, none of that shit. Nobody can hack it. Okay. Look, the crypto is what I'm hoping. Now, I've studied this for 4.5 years, just about every day. Look into crypto find out what's going on with certain. I don't study 10,000 cryptos. I only look at like one or two, maybe three. And then here and there, I'll see 4, 5, or 8 kind of popping up a little bit here and there, but I don't focus on all that. From what I've studied with crypto, look, I'm not going to be disillusioned with crypto if something bad happens. I've already known from day one, these assholes in the government, they're not going to let me keep this shit. I've already known this for 4.5 years. That's why I only bought 2 months worth of money. I know these people cheat. I already knew there was something like a supercomputer or quantum computer 4.5 years ago. I was waiting for that sucker to pop up. So I'm like, that's what they're going to use to try to steal my shit. I already know. So it's not like Crypto Hulk, you're going to be disillusioned when crypto goes to zero. No, I'm not. I don't care. I've already accepted that fact. I might not get rich. I've already accepted that fact. So I'm not dumping in 100,000 American dollars on crypto. I got friends that literally have $700,000 in cryptocurrency. And then I've got associates that I've met kind of via through this channel. They got $1 million, $2 million in crypto. I'm like, holy shit. Then I'm like, how much gold and silver you got? Not as much. And then it comes out to maybe like 10,000 bucks. I'm like, oh, holy shit, dude, I said, that's foolish. I'm talking to people that are worth 10, 20 mil calling me on the phone. It's been a while since they've called me, but there'll be times where they're calling me up, Crypto Hulk. Hey, I got like $500,000 in XDC. I'm like, fucking dude, what do you got, like 10 million XDC or something? And then just shit like that. We're going over stuff. And then the underlying factor with all these rich dudes is how much gold and silver you got. I said, if you got $1 million, oh yeah, I got that easy in crypto. You got no gold and silver? Nah, maybe like 5 coins. I'm like, okay, I know you're not. Hey, look, whatever these guys do for a living in the real world, like they're fucking geniuses at it, okay? But this is what I study. That's why they call me, all right? They just want my whatever opinion from what I've studied. Not that I'm a fucking nobody or nothing, just Crypto Hulk, you've been looking at this shit for 4 or 5 years. What do you see? I just want to bounce it off you and I'll make my own decision. So I tell them, if you got $1 million in crypto, spread, get the ISO cryptos. I'd get them all. If there's 10 different ones, like 9 or 10. Take that million, put 400,000 into crypto, spread it out 10 ways. So 40,000 XRP, $40,000 in Stellar, shit like that. Algo, fucking H bar, 40 grand. And then you get yourself 400,000 in gold and silver. Probably 300,000 in gold and 100,000 in silver. That's what I would do if I was you. That way, if all this crypto shit goes bad and they hack your shit, at least you got gold and silver. Bury it in get a floor safe or whatever, put it in your fucking house, not in the bank, because these stupid assholes will find some reason to try to bust open your safe deposit or some shit, okay? And that's what I'd tell them. Some of them would, okay, thanks for your opinion. I'm going to do what I want anyway, but I just wanted your opinion. I said, okay, cool, So that's what's up. Get the gold and silver and protect yourself in case something all bad happens. That's why I've been telling you, if you don't have the money, like when I first got my crypto, I didn't have any money. So I took a loan out. I'm not telling you how much. It took me about a year to pay it off, okay? So I could get all the crypto I wanted. Now I'm considering getting into gold here very, very soon because I'm feeling something's going to bust, like go way up with gold in the next 2 to 4 months. And if I can get this, I'll be paying it off till probably June of next year. I don't care. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm totally A-okay with that. Because when my gold that I buy goes from 2,600 an ounce to 4,000, 6,000, 10,000, I'm A-okay. All right? So you do what you think you got to do. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing, okay? There you have it. And I sell gold and silver. Not every country can buy it. There's only certain countries, I think United States, Canada, maybe Australia, I don't know. Fucking Puerto Rico and shit, maybe England, I don't know. So there you have it right there. I heard Microsoft Edge browser helps you to be able to look at that, what I just showed you. Let's get into this article right here. Tokenizing. Let's look at tokenizing. This is massive. If you're somebody who's new, and I've talked to people that don't believe a word I say. They work either in investment banking or stocks and bonds, commodities, whatever it is. They're like, I don't quite believe that shit you're saying. And I'm like, well, maybe you'll believe it when I start talking about the words BlackRock, Fidelity, Franklin Templeton. Then all of a sudden your ears fucking pop out and you're like, what? Really? They're doing that? Yeah, they're doing that. Unlike you, tokenized real world assets. What the biggest financial investment companies in the world right now are doing is they're taking real world assets and putting them into crypto form. I'm trying to break this language down as simple as possible. BlackRock, Fidelity, all of them, okay, are starting on private ledgers, so you can't see. They've either made their own or they're putting it on the Ripple private ledger, and who knows how many of those they got, right? When you take real world assets, the term tokenization is you turn them into tokens. Like your dollar bill, the paper dollar bill that we have, it used to be backed by gold. So that dollar bill in the paper, it's actually a tokenized form of gold, okay? So tokenization is not that hard to understand. Okay, a token. You go to Las Vegas, let's say you own your home, you can go to the criminal boss pit manager, they call it, and but you can literally mortgage your home. That deed of your house, that's a token of money. So that deed you could use at a casino, and they'll give you 300,000. You go gamble and lose it all. That house belongs to the casino. Okay, it's a token. So we're already using tokens. Your credit card's a token. You got a Visa that makes a payment or a payment, and then a few days later a settlement comes in and it's paid. But that's what your card is. It's a token for money. Visa's like, hey, we'll make this payment. It's a promissory token, and within 2 days you get your payment. Okay, I mean your settlement. All right, so that's how that works. So now that I've just established the fact on number one, the biggest corporations in the world are tokenizing crypto, and I've named some, and I've basically showed you how tokenization's been around probably since forever. Okay, it just moves in different forms. Now we have a form of a token that it's not paper, it's not gold, it's called crypto, it's in the air, it's electricity or energy. As a matter of fact, the United States government in the 2015 Ripple settlement case, the United States Treasury, the government calls the XRP electronic money. Electric money. What is that? Energy. Can you see it? No. So I try to use examples. If you still don't get it, I can't help you. Just keep watching the show. Maybe one day you'll get it. The market of on-chain real-world assets, excluding stablecoins, continues to rise. The tokenizing continues to rise. And if you look at the graph, look at the chart, look at this graph right here at the beginning of the article, it's going almost straight up, okay? This is what's going on. Like, you don't have to believe in crypto or tokenization. That's okay. It's going to happen anyway. It's already happening right now. That's why I'm showing you this right now, to show you this shit is already taken off. You don't have to believe in it. You don't have to trust it, whatever. You're going to miss out because you're not going to invest in any of it until each of these things are $1,000 or $10,000 a piece. And then you'd be like, fuck, I could have bought them for 50 cents. Yeah, you'll realize you fucked up after it's over. My job is to help unfuck you so you can make money, okay? That's what my job is. That's my official job title, the unfucker, okay? Go to the third paragraph. It says tokenization of real world assets like real estate, bonds, government bonds, stocks, and intangible assets like carbon credits make traditionally illiquid markets easier to trade. Here's what happens, just like I gave an example, okay? In the future, you're going to be able to take your real estate title, or there might be a way, there will be. I can't predict the future, but I could get whatever equity I have in my house, have it in tokenized form, put on my Wells Fargo bank account. I go to a casino. I want to take all the equity out of my house in a tokenized form. I would do some scam thing, and then bam, I give whatever casino the win, whatever I could put in the $1 million in equity I have in my house and go to the win and blow it all in lucky seven. Okay. This is what they're talking about here. Tokenization of real world assets. This is already happening. Real estate in crypto, already done. Government bonds, already done. Stocks and intangible assets, this is already done in the London Stock Exchange and the sixth digital exchange in Switzerland. That's the XDC crypto that you need to buy. My name is Crypto Hulk. Not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Don't listen to anything I say. Before the show, I snorted 2 lines of coke, did a little toot the hoot with some heroin, and drank about 5 shots of tequila. So I'm giving you investment advice while I'm under the influence, heavily under the influence of drugs and alcohol. Just so I'd put that out there. So, in every show I've ever done, that's how it is. So, in case there's a show that I missed giving a disclaimer on, I'm doing it now for all my programs. So this is what we're reading right here, is they're telling you all this tokenization is already happening. Okay, talks about BlackRock in here, and Wall Street's all jumping in, and it mentions in here securitize. Let me see where they slip that in. Securitize is a company you're going to want to invest in if you can find it. There's also a crypto called Ondo, O-N-D-O. They work with BlackRock. You can invest in that. I'd highly suggest doing that. If you're looking for alternate investments, Crypto Hulk, I like your show. It's got good information. I don't quite believe the shit you're saying. Can you just give me companies that I could look up on the stock market? I feel more comfortable if I could do that. Like, rather than invest in hocus pocus money, could I invest in an actual real company on the S&P or the Dow or whatever? Yes. Look for a company called Securitize. I don't know the ticker for that. You look it up yourself. Then there's something called Ondo. They're working with BlackRock. O-N-D-O might be the crypto company that you want to invest in with that, okay? Hey, I got different kinds of people that invest. Some don't want crypto, but they want to invest in companies for crypto. But maybe they don't want an ETF. They want my view, which is just my view. Crypto Hulk, you know the companies that are good. Because I don't want to invest in 30 of these fucking crypto companies. I just want your opinion on who's tied in with, the good cryptos. And then I can invest in those. Okay, so that's what I do for some people. I got some people that call me that they don't want the crypto. They got enough crypto. Maybe they spend 100,000 or 200,000. Now they want real companies, not just 50 any companies, but Crypto Hulk. Who's tied in? Who's there at ground level for companies? Crypto Hulk, and those are the ones I tell them. Well, like today's show would be Securitize, Ondo. Okay, and I got other ones later in the show, and that's for show. So, okay, Securitize is in the third paragraph, fourth paragraph. And the fourth paragraph talks about BlackRock, Wall Street, Fidelity, but it mentions Securitize right here. Okay, so they talk about BlackRock and Fidelity have successfully forayed into real-world assets alongside several native projects such as Securitize. Let's go right to Securitize right now, and let's look at their page, or let's learn about them. Let me do a copy and a paste. Stu's got to wash the bus. So right here, here's Securitize. Ripple-backed Securitize. So if you're somebody who says, Cryptoholic, I don't really deal with crypto and shit. I just want the companies that either make it or help arrange it or facilitate or whatever the fuck it is. I just don't want to buy the crypto. Okay, you're one of those kind of investors. Okay. You're one of those accredited investor types. Then I go with a company, Ripple-backed Securitize. So they're a company you can find out. They might still be doing Series A funding. I don't know. They used to do Series A. Maybe they're at BC. I don't know. Okay. But this company here, Digital Securities Issuance. This is what Securitize does. If you're listening to me and you want a different kind of a company to invest in, Securitize, because they take cryptos and put them into legitimate securities form, like BlackRock buys, like Fidelity buys, like Franklin Templeton. You got to know those fucking names. So Securitize turns real world assets that BlackRock has into digital form. So you could buy Securitize, but not fuck with the crypto. Got it? All right, let's move on. So this is a page on Securitize, and I'm not going to get into this, but it's real deep. It's a solid company. You've got MUFG working with them. That's the biggest Japanese bank. You got to know that. Nomura, like if you study global banking and shit, I don't know. There's different stock bonds, people, they deal with different shit. We've got MUFG, which is a Mitsubishi, Japan's biggest bank. You got Nomura mixed in with Securitize and these others. Securitize is your company to invest in. Coinbase has dumped money into Securitize. I mean, and BlackRock's a member. Well, BlackRock owns everybody, so it's. But just there's the point. So if you're interested in alternative investments, Securitize is the one. Let me click out of that. Let me check the comments, and then we're going to Latin America. I'm going to show you all the Ripple connections, along with other stellar connections with that as well. All right. Accredited investors only, says Dennis. So, okay. Looks like you have to be pretty rich to get into Securitize, everybody. Window licking, knuckle dragging, mouth breathers, says Stuart Lavelle. Window lickers. You know those kids, I remember we got a school bus on a rainy day and the windows would fog up. There'd always be that fucking nasty kid that would put his face or his nose against the wet window. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with that kid? That's disgusting. Or he'd lick the window or something. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Silver, the sleeping beast. Yeah. I heard that. No window liquor allowed, said MK_P. Window liquor. Oh my God. And then there's always be that kid at the water fountain. He'd have to put his fucking lips or cheek against the. I'm like, dude, that's so fucking disgusting. Did your parents teach you that shit? Like, I knew this shit like from day one. And you get these kids that put their cheek against the water fountain thing. I'm watching him like, dude, is my water? So I let it run a little bit in hopes that whatever germs fell in there shoot out before I drink it. I'm like, God, what is with these fucking? Those are knuckle dragging, window licking, mouth breather, heavy mouth breathing people. Alrighty then, off to Latin America with a deep dive. You're gonna love it. I'll make it painless. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. I got this, man. I got a little bit of experience. I just started my crypto channel 3 days ago. I know everything. There's a lot of helmet wearing short bus riders running loose everywhere. Oh my God. Alrighty then. Let's go. Latin America. Did I show this article? I want to make sure I posted it. Okay, CoinDesk. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, this article's from CoinDesk. Latin American crypto exchange. It's called Ripio. Sounds kind of like Ripple, huh? Oh, crypto hawk. That's just a coincidence. Oh, really? Okay. Ripio, R-I-P-I-O. I already looked it up in Spanish. It means like rubble or gravel or something like that. Latin American crypto exchange, Ripio. And it has, I'm going to show you all the relationships here. It unveils a DeFi credit card with Visa. Now, I'm just going to show you right now the Visa connection so we can get that shit out of the way. Here's your first truth bomb right here. This little company exchange is called Ripio, and it's a Visa customer. Why is that important? Because Visa bought a $925 million Ripple company so they can use the XRP and Ripple tech. Then guess what Visa did? Is they bought a $250 million Ripple company so they could utilize cryptocurrency. Here's that one. There. Now I've clearly established the fact that Visa utilizes XRP Ripple technology. They wouldn't spend over $1 billion if they didn't have it, okay? So to all the dummies out there, let's keep going. So now we've got Ripio is a crypto exchange utilizing Visa, and they have a DeFi credit card. I think we know where this is going. Ripio announced a DeFi credit card in partnership with Visa. It's a prepaid debit card. It started about 2 years ago. Users will be allowed to use up to 30% of the amount locked in a compound-based liquidity pool with several cryptos. So they got a bunch of people together. They've got a credit card. They all have a collective amount of cryptos. Latin America, Ripio is testing. This is in test phase. This article here is September 13, 2024, 1 to 2 days old, okay? This is in test phase. Ripio is a crypto exchange, and it's linked up with the Amazon of South America, okay? Or actually, the Amazon of all Latin America. Ripio is not a little, it may be a little minnow, but it's in a big pond with its big brother, plenty of sharks, okay, to protect it. It's kind of like BlackRock working with Coinbase, okay? So here we have Latin American cryptocurrency exchange, Ripio, and they're testing a blockchain-linked Visa credit card. So these people that joined this Ripio exchange have the opportunity to get a Visa credit card, and they can buy on the crypto exchange as long as they have these cryptos. Let me give you the names: Bitcoin, Ethereum, USD Circle, and then Tether. Now Ripio also has its own stablecoin, so that's like 5: Bitcoin, Ether, USDC, Tether. So you got about 5 you can choose from. So you join this Ripio crypto exchange. You get a Visa credit card. You could load it with 5 cryptos, but you can only spend 30%. So if you got $3,000 worth of crypto on there, they're only going to allow you to spend 30% of your stuff, all right? So that sounds pretty cool. We already know Visa's utilizing Ripple technology, so that's how it does all the converting and stuff, all right? Notice they talk about Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Mexico, and Chile. These are all Ripple partners, okay? I'm going to show you through the International Ripple Business Association. Ripple was in all these countries. Let's go to the next part right here. Now, where does Circle come in? I'm going to show you this right here. Here we go, right here. Now, this article here is about a year ago. Circle is cementing a Latin America footprint as Mercado Pago. So what we have here is there's a company called Mercado Libre. That's like the parent company. It's like Amazon. It's massive throughout Mexico, all the way down to the south point of South America. All through Latin America, Mercado Libre is like your Amazon. It's the biggest fucking company. You can buy, shop, and all that. They hooked up with Circle last year. Now, why is this a big deal? Well, let me show you this connection, because Circle runs on the Stellar cryptocurrency. Oh, shit. This is massive. Here's your proof right here for brand new people. Experience the power of USDC, which is Circle, on the cryptocurrency called Stellar. There's your evidence right there. Now, back to the Mercado Pago thing. You've got Ripio, which we already started discussing, and Ripio is a partner of Mercado Libre in that, okay? So this is where the connection comes in. You got a Latin American crypto exchange called Ripio. They're partners with Mercado Libre and Mercado Pago. That's who Stellar, I just showed you. Circle, we'll call it Circle, I don't want to confuse you. That's who Circle's a partner with. So I just showed you that article. Circle joined up with Mercado Pago. They're like the sister company of Mercado Libre. Let's look here. This is massive. Product Vice President at Circle, Rachel Mayer, profiled Latin America as the epicenter. Listen to this. This is massive right here. Latin America. That goes from Mexico all the way down to the southern tip, South America. That's the epicenter for a future digital economy. Are you hearing me? Latin America as the epicenter for a future digital economy. Talks about widespread enthusiasm for digital dollars. The executive considers partnering with Mercado Pago to get the USDC to Chile users, orient the country towards accessing digital financial solution, and what? Enable global participation. This is why Circle, Stellar, whatever you want to call it, is down in Chile, because they're going to blow this thing out to the whole world. I was reading this article before the show, and it's massive what their goal is. If you look down with the sentence that starts with Mercado Pago involves the financial business of Mercado Libre, e-commerce giant. The latter is labeled Latin America's Amazon. So that's Mercado Libre. And then the Mercado Pago is like their financial arm of that company. Partnering with Mercado Pago will scale Circle usage in Chile. Okay. I'm scanning this real quick. Okay, this paragraph here. Torre Alba observes that Buda Punkun, I'm going to skip here, while Chile serves as the commercial test net for products pursuing expansion in Latin America. So Chile, if you want to open up from Mexico all the way down to South America, Chile's the place. It's the test net. The word they use here is test net. Chile serves as the commercial test net for all of Latin America. Oh, damn. Okay. Guess who's there? Circle. What does Circle run on? XLM Stellar. Okay. And they're ready to blow this out to Latin America. Then right after that, the whole entire world, everybody. I'm showing you right here. If you haven't got XLM, now's your chance. Okay, here's another thing. They're not trying. Okay, look, let me read this. The guy that works for the bank, he indicated that the bear market facilitates filtering individuals seeking USD Circle for price from those seeking Circle's technology. So here's the deal. They're trying to figure out who just wants to buy it to sell it, right? So some of you guys that want to like buy something low and sell high, they're not working with you. They're not trying to sell it to you in Latin America, okay? That's called speculation. What they want, Circle and Mercado Pago and all that, are people that want to use Circle and not just buy it and sell it. Let me repeat the sentence again to prove my point. He indicated that the bear market facilitates filtering individuals seeking USDC for price from those seeking Circle's technology. Circle teaming with Mercado Pago is beyond the circumstantial marriage. So Mercado Pago wants to work with people, governments, businesses that want to use Circle and Stellar, not just buy it and sell it, okay? Now is where we get into like the deep dive portion. I'm going to send you a link on the way back. Somebody let me know if it's a good link. So there's the link. Somebody let me know if it's a good link or not. Crypto She-Hulk, could you do that for me? Click on that link. I need you to, this is top priority because I'm kind of holding, okay, it's good. All right. So I'm kind of holding up the show while I make sure that it's good. All right, here we go. Here's the cool part right here. So we start off, if you look on the left side, there's a woman's picture. Her name is Sarah Lacey, okay? This is from 2012, 12 years ago. I want you to see what we got going on. I'm not going to read the whole thing. And you're like, thank God. Go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th paragraph. Hold on, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th paragraph. Go to the 7th paragraph, right in the middle. You're going to see a date, September 2010, and you're going to see the word Michael Arrington. This is massive right here. Now I'm going to show you the deep dive connections, okay? I spent a lot of time trying to find this fucking shit, okay? Here we go. The reason I'm building this site, so what this woman has, this Sarah Lacey, is she works for like TechCrunch. That's a Michael Arrington company. Michael Arrington is Brad Garlinghouse's best friend. Oh yeah. They're like peanut butter and jelly, okay? Michael Arrington tested out Ripple. He sent like 50 million XRP somewhere, and he said it cost a quarter. Arrington Capital is the name of the business he owns. What we're seeing here is an article that was in 2012. This lady, she works out of San Francisco. Imagine that. Just happens to work out of San Francisco, right? Okay. And guess what she is? Like a tech reporter. And she just happens to work in San Francisco. Okay. I'm sure no relation to Ripple San Francisco. But yet we got Michael Arrington. What does she say? The reason I'm building this site, and her site is a crypto tech reporting company that works in South America, but also out of San Francisco. Okay. Let's go with it. As his friend, she means Michael Arrington. As his friend, I'd seen what Mike, now not Barack Obama, this is Mike Obama, like Michelle Mike. No, this is Michael Arrington Mike. As his friend, I'd seen what Mike had gone through to build TechCrunch. Michael Arrington owns TechCrunch. And what this lady does is she's the scout. She's a scout that goes out to different countries, finds crypto talent. If somebody's worth a shit, she talks to Mike, Big Mike Arrington, Brad Garlinghouse at Ripple's friend, and says, hey, I'm down in South America. Okay. So that's what this lady does. She works for something called Pondo Daily. Pondo Daily. Now, in this next article here, it's just a picture of Brad Garlinghouse with Michael Arrington on stage at Disrupt. Look at the name Disrupt. And there's these two guys right there. Now, I showed you the Pondo Daily. Because they're linked in with like the crypto exchange, Ripio and the Mercado Libre. I'm trying to see where. Oh, shit. Here it is. Okay, I messed up. Here's what I wanted to show you right here first. Well, I could show it to you now. Okay, here's the connection. So we saw that woman who's friends with Michael Arrington. She works for the guy. Now, I just sent you this website right here. It's a Ripio site. Is that a good link or not? Somebody let me know if this is a good link. Crypto She-Hulk, could you check to see if this last link that I sent from Web Archive is good? It's a good link. So she says good, then it's good. Okay, so we're looking at Ripio member. Ripio is a cryptocurrency exchange in South America that linked up with Visa. They got the card that you could use 5 cryptos with, okay? Now, here's their website from 2016. So 8 years ago, I got their website. If we scroll down, and you keep scrolling, you'll see get it on Google Play, right? Below that, you'll see CoinDesk and then Pondo, right there, Pondo. Now, what is Pondo? Bitpagos allows Latin American merchants to avoid sky-high payment fees. Pondo Daily is a premier tech journalism company based in San Francisco. So this, here's what I'm showing you. There's a connection. You got Michael Arrington has something called TechCrunch. And that lady we saw worked for Pondo Daily. She started it. She's down in South America working with Ripio as a reporter, helping them do what they do, get the connections they needed. Notice how she's Brad Garlinghouse's best friend. She calls him, Michael Arrington, her friend, in that article that I showed you. Very interesting. These are the connections that I'm showing you right here. As his friend, I'd seen what Mike had gone through to build TechCrunch. So these are the connections all the way down to Ripio, Mercado Pago, Ripple, the company. Now, here's your proof here that Mercado Pago and Ripio work together. They're partners. So here's all the connection right here. What you're looking at is a Mercado Pago page. It's their website, okay? Now, if we scroll down, look to where it says full protection for your cryptocurrencies. So scroll down on like the right side, you're going to see full protection for your cryptocurrencies. What's the first thing it says? We partnered with Ripio. There you go. There's the connection right there. So you got Mercado Pago, the biggest Amazon of South America, who deals with Stellar, and you got Ripio that has the Visa connection with the 5 cryptos, including Circle, which is Stellar, and they're connected to Mercado Pago. And of course, they got the Pondo. The lady that works for Pondo is right there. She works out of San Francisco, makes her little trip down to Chile and stuff, working with Ripio, who's connected with Mercado Pago, which is stellar. And that's what this lady does, is help promote that. And let me click out of all these and see where we're at as far as, okay, now let's look at Latin America. Here's where Ripple comes in. Let me do a copy paste. And then I'll get to your comments here in a minute. Okay, here's what I'm looking at here. Look at the bottom, 2013, Ripple LATAM. Now, this fits in the time frame. Remember that woman in her article is 2012? This is 2013. What do we got here? Ripple Latin America. Ripple is based on a new virtual currency, XRP. Okay, so it's talking about XRP already. Ripple is a distributed network. So I already showed you this. I'm not going to read it. Now, what's interesting is here is Ripple Latin America actually mentioned on like CoinDesk. Let me show you this here. All these connections, everybody. I'm trying to show you all the connections. Look, they're not going to go out and say, hi, we're Ripio, we're working with Ripple, we kiss their ass. No, they're not going to say all that. I'm showing you the partner connections, saying, look, it's pretty clear here with this evidence. So what we got here is CoinDesk. What's the title of the article? Latin America's latest Ripple gateway launches in Brazil. We're talking about Latin America right now. We're talking about a Ripple gateway in Brazil 10 years ago. Here's the evidence right here. This is the second gateway on-ramp that Brazil has with Ripple. Let's scroll down. This next section says access to other markets. Let's scroll down. Next section is leading the Latin American market. Let me read this right here real quick. RipX is the second Ripple gateway to enter the Brazilian market, following Ripple LATAM, which I just showed you the page. Nobody else has any of this evidence that I just showed you, all right? I just showed you the Ripple LATAM page that I've never seen anywhere else, 2013. Here's proof of it, because you've got CoinDesk talking about it. Ripple Latin America. Where did it launch in? Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, Peru, Uruguay. Oh, damn. That's Ripple. While RipX is a Brazilian company, right there. So the Ripple LATAM covers everybody except Brazil, and probably Brazil as well. So RipX was started by a guy named Rafael. I got his picture. Nobody else has this guy's picture, but I do. And I got a little bio on him. It talks about him. But Rafael started the Brazilian one. I don't know who started the rest of Latin America, but it's Ripple LATAM. But I don't have any more information than that. So there's all your connections right there. That's the end of that little deep dive. Let me look at the comment section and see what we got going on. 5 Dennis 123. Thank you very much for that donation. Ripple Labs US dollar stablecoin uses XRP to function on the XRP ledger. Banks have been waiting. Will eclipse all stable coins. Arrington Capital has XRP subsidiary on their website. Interesting. See, I'm showing you all the connections with Michael Arrington back in. That was pretty cool how I found that. You've got Michael Arrington, who started TechCrunch. I don't know what TechCrunch is. It might be a way for Michael Arrington to get into these little tech companies and help them grow, giving them funding and shit, so he can get in on the Series A stock sales. That's what I really think it is. So Michael Arrington had this TechCrunch, and that lady with the Pondo Daily shit, she's out of San Francisco, right where Michael Arrington is, and just happens to be Ripple right there too. And she makes little trips down to Ripio cryptocurrency exchange and Mercado Pago. We already know Mercado Pago, that's all stellar. right there. In all of Latin America, I already showed you. Brazil is RipX. That's a Ripple partner. RipX is a Ripple partner out of Brazil. And then the Ripple LATAM, that speaks for itself. Ripple Latin America, all those 5 or 7 other countries. So all this shit relates. It's very interesting how I found Michael Arrington working with this lady, and she's the one who's like the scout. And she goes down and finds different tech companies. She makes a call to Michael and says, hey, you might want to get TechCrunch down here and maybe dump in 2 or 3 million, $10 million into this company. I think it's a winner, you know? So that's my belief on how that happens. Sergeant Crypto, welcome to the entry-level membership. Very good. Let's see here. Let me go to the next article. I'm just looking through the, not Big Mike. Let's see here. 5 Dennis 1, 2, 3. TechCrunch is an incubator. Okay, web info for investors. Okay, I knew it was something like that. And they get in early, like the Andrews and Horowitz. You get in early, you find these little sophomores in college, and they need funding because they're really smart. They want to drop out of school and, you know, become billionaires and shit. So you work with that. Look, you don't need to graduate college. You got to get these motherfuckers before anybody else gets them. 20 years old, 21 years old, whatever it is. Get them before they graduate, like Zuckerberg and all this stuff. College is just a formality. They're already geniuses before they get to college. They get access to certain computers and stuff in college, and they start to take off. That's where you got to grab them up right there. Exactly. They have open house deals. Okay, here we go again. Circles in the news again, everybody. Let's go a copy and a paste. And there we go. Circle. What is going on here? USD Circle, issuer Circle adds Arbitrum to Web3 platform. Okay, what's going on here is you're bringing Circle into the Ethereum crowd, okay? We're expanding. We're blowing this out. See, Tether has its foothold in the Ethereum crowd. I want to say had its foothold. Now Circle's coming in, and they got a secret weapon. It's called Stellar. And guess what? That was made by a guy named Jed. And guess what? Jed's one of the guys that started Ripple. Oh. And guess what? The interoperability of the XRP ledger, Stellar uses that. Why? Because Jed helped make it. Jed helped make that shit. So Stellar is basically like an XRP, okay? Basically. Let's read. Circle Internet Financial, the manager of dollar-backed stablecoin US dollar coin, has, listen to this, has integrated layer 2 scaling chain Arbitrum into its Web3 infrastructure platform. That means Stellar Circle grabs Arbitrum's tech, puts it into Circle, and now it's interoperable. Oh, booyah, okay? The Web3 platform brings USDC-centric programmable wallet. So Arbitrum brings Stellar's wallets, smart contracts, smart contract tooling, and gas fee abstraction to Arbitrum. See what we got going on? I want you to notice something. Ever since Ripple came out with the Ethereum virtual machine side chains, what did I tell you? All of a sudden now, Ripple's doing, like I've been telling you for years, Ethereum's gonna be, you're gonna be on the XRP highway. Tell me, somebody's been watching my show for years. Tell me I'm right, or I'm right about the taxi illustration. But you're driving down the road on the XRP highway. I'm in a car that says XRP or whatever it is. I look over and there's a tow truck and it says XRP tow truck. You know what's on top? Somebody in a car that says Ethereum. And you know what they're doing? They're pretending like they're driving down the freeway. Haven't I been telling you that for 4 years now? Yeah. Now all of a sudden it's coming true, isn't it? With the Ethereum virtual machine side chains. Now all of a sudden we're seeing all this interoperability popping up all over. But now we've got Arbitrum, which is a layer 2 that has all the Ethereum business. And now guess who's working with it? Circle. And what is Circle? Stellar. And what is Stellar? It's actually XRP and Stellar put together. The same guy that made both of them, okay? Booyah. Let's scroll down here a little bit. The integration between Arbitrum and Circle, the latest bid to accelerate USDC adoption as the stablecoin competes for market dominance against Tether. Uh-oh. Look what's Tether, your days are limited. And basically, look, yeah, it's all going to run on XRP, XLM, and XDC. That's what we're seeing here, okay? And like I said, you're gonna be that person in the Ethereum car, but the only reason you're going anywhere because you're on an XLM or an XRP platform of some kind, technology. That's the only way your Ethereum car keeps driving. Arbitrum is an especially important platform for Circle because of its status as the de facto hub for centralized DeFi. There you go. Arbitrum has been gaining traction in tokenized real-world assets. Ondo Finance. Now, Ondo is a crypto that you can buy. You could also probably, I think Ondo's a company. You could probably maybe get Class A, B, or C stock from them. But Ondo Finance, a real-world asset protocol announced it was expanding access to the Ondo US dollar token to Arbitrum. Now, if you're an investor, I suggest you look up Arbitrum. If you can buy it, do it because they're joining up with Ondo. And guess what? Ondo's a buddy-buddy with BlackRock. So there you go. That would be another one. And guess what? Oh, that'll be enough. Never mind. So there's that article there. I already showed you the stellar connections. Let me check the comments. We're going to go to another article on Circle Stellar again. I'm telling you what, they're killing it, okay? Stellar is coming out. Stellar is like the sleeping giant. All the good cryptos, I'm telling you guys, don't be one of these people. Why is the XRP price so low? Why is the Stellar price so low? Why is your fucking brain cells so low, you asshat? How fucking stupid. Some of the stupid ass shit that I get on this channel. Why is your IQ so low? Why don't you watch my show? Watch my show longer than 7 or 8 minutes, okay? Then you'll fucking know not to ask dumb shit like that, all right? 5 Dennis 123. This is why Ripple decided to put smart contracts right on the XRP ledger, not a side chain. Okay. Now, let's get into your next article here. I just posted it for you. Circle again. You guys, I want to let you see some. Circle. This is something else. That's stellar. Stablecoin giant Circle is moving its headquarters to New York City. The USDC issuer will move into One World Trade Center. And the New York mayor, Eric Adams, is going to be there to cut the ribbon. This is massive right here. Truly massive. Circle, the issuer of the second largest stablecoin. Oh, it's going to become number 1. You'll see. will move its global headquarters to New York's iconic One World Trade Center. Are you hearing this? Where the cryptocurrency firm will occupy one of the top floors in what is the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. Hey, I'm just letting you know. If you don't got Stellar, you need to get that shit right now. According to documents shared with CoinDesk, the move will be officially announced on Friday, and a ribbon-cutting ceremony be held on Friday. New York Mayor Eric Adams will attend. This is not going to be just an office. It's going to be a powerful convening space that our industry and global are you hearing this? Global leaders will benefit from. I want you to hear that. Global leaders will benefit from Circle. That runs on Stellar. But Crypto Hulk, why is the price so low? You fucking moron. You have no idea what's coming. No idea what's coming. The price is so low, so broke bitches like you can afford to buy it. That's why the price right now is low. Just putting that out there. For all those dumb shits that asked me that stupid ass question. Circle declined to comment on any of this. I think it's pretty clear what we got going on. Circle's going to move its headquarters from Ireland, its official headquarters, its legal headquarters from Ireland. That's how you avoid all the tax. So they're going to take the headquarters from Ireland and move it to the United States. I'm telling you, that's a big move. When you do that, that means something's up. I'm even going to tell you what, maybe in the United States, Treasury might take control over Circle and XRP and XDC. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know about XDC because that's a Chinese. But I can see the United States Treasury taking control of Circle because it's going to be an American company. Got it? Oh, you're right, Crypto Hulk. Now it's conspiracy time. But I see a day when I think that's going to happen. They're taking their legal headquarters out of Ireland and putting it in New York. That would make it really easy if we have a national emergency and the United States government gets into a problem. They're allowed to take Circle and take a Ripple, and there you go. That's what I've been telling you that for 4.5 years. That's how it's going to go down. Okay, let's see if I'm right with that. Next, this is Tether out of England. The government. The High Court in England actually calls Tether property. Let's look at that article. Crypto She-Hulk says, #1 show, hands down. Of course, man, it's all facts. It's the fact family. All right. English High Court rules Tether's USDT is a stablecoin, which is a property. Okay. A judge in England declared, you know what's okay? Look, I have an issue with this. I don't understand English law. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. But when a judge says something, okay, England, #1, just like the United States, England doesn't have crypto law. As far as I know, maybe they do, but I don't think they do because or United Kingdom just announced they're working on coming up with crypto laws. I'm just going to say this. The United States doesn't have crypto law, neither does England. So when a judge gives a ruling, that's the judge's finding or an opinion, okay? This judge in England, I'm just guessing, made a finding not based on law. So I think this judge is doing his or her own interpretation. I think here's what's going to happen. When United Kingdom gets official crypto laws, this ruling will find that Tether is not a property. Okay, it'll be some kind of a payment thing where I don't know, but all I'm saying is this. His name is Richard. So his nickname's Dick. So Dick is telling us that he sees Tether as property. Okay. I'm going to say not for long because when the English come out with laws and shit, he's talking about English law. They don't have crypto laws. So whatever this judge is saying right now, this article is just blah, blah, blah. Because when we have global crypto laws, that's when everything becomes legit. And we get that from FATFA, the Financial Action Task Force, the Bank for International Settlements, Basel, and these other groups. They're the ones that determine what all this shit is, okay? And our governments are puppets that listen to them. And they're all controlled by like the 5 rich families of the world, okay? So that's how that works. So there's your article on England's judge that I don't see it being that long before they change that, all right? Let me click out of this article here. Coinbase, Brian Armstrong. Now I'm busting out some quick articles here. These are the softball articles that are very short, but they're important to see. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong says crypto payments will go the way of instant messaging, okay, as friction vanishes. What this article is talking about here, I'm not going to read it. It's a short article. What it is Brian Armstrong sees payments like sending a text used to be. In the old days, you could send a text on your phone, but that takes like 25 cents to do that, okay? You got to buy minutes. I remember you used to have to buy minutes on your phone and shit like that. And nowadays, I don't think they charge for minutes. I think if you do overseas texts or calls or something, there's a charge. But then again, just use a fucking Facebook and there you go. You know. So that's what Brian Armstrong's talking about. He said that's how he sees payments. In the past, you have, again, the 3 little pigs, JP Morgan, Citibank, and HSBC. Those people control all the money. So if you wanted to send money here and there, man, it would cost a lot just to send money. Well, nowadays, if they've got Apple Pay, and I've got Apple Pay, then I could send my friend money, and it don't cost anything. But there's a problem with that. What if they don't have Apple Pay? See? This is where Ripple comes in. It's interoperable, along with Stellar and XDC. That's the difference. Some people might say, oh, well, shit, we got JP Morgan Pay. We could just, but what if I don't have JP Morgan? Then that don't work. What if I don't have WhatsApp or whatever? So what Brian Armstrong's talking about is one day we will have an interoperable platform. Gee, I wonder what that would be. Now, those of you that know, it's going to be the XRP ledger as the base, and then all different kinds of payment options on top of that. And then Codius will be the translator and the bridge for all these things that communicate. That's how it's going to go down. You'll see in the future. You're like, damn, this dude know all this stuff. I don't know the specifics. That's just the general idea and how it goes down. I'm letting you know years in advance, okay? So, and I've been telling you about this Codius thing for at least 2 years. And everybody else is like, oh, Codius is dead. They're not using it. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So that's the Coinbase article, basically, is Brian Armstrong saying the whole payments thing, we're not going to have friction anymore. I don't know why he just does. Look, they can't say it. They can't come out and say it. It's the XRP ledger as the base and everything else built on top of it, with Codius being the interoperating factor. You got the Ethereum virtual machine to connect all that garbage Ethereum shit together, make everything kind of work. There you have it, okay? You got Axelar is partnered up with Ripple, so there's your other bridge to some of these other ones. And I think that'll about do it. I'm at 1 hour and 23 seconds. 1 hour and 23 minutes, I mean. We got Manuel Villar. Thanks, Hulk. Right on, Manuel. Thanks for that tax-free donation. Appreciate that. Bob, saw a TV commercial yesterday about PayPal and Will Ferrell running around paying for everything with PayPal. Again, here we go. PayPal is hooked up with Venmo. Venmo is linked up with Western Union. All 3 of those are linked up with Visa. Visa already spent over $1.4 billion on Ripple Tech. Visa's linked up with Fiserv and Cross River Bank, those are both Ripple partners from day one. So Will Ferrell's out there spending PayPal that's running on Ripple. Just thought I'd put that out there. Mr. OG says, Codius, the smart oracle Crypto Hulk showed us. I could take 45 minutes doing that show, but that's what makes Ripple's ledger interoperable is Codius. It's been around since 2014, maybe earlier. That's at least when we knew about it, 2014. They came and they had a coming out party. No, they weren't gay. Well, probably half of them are. It's in San Francisco, but that's fine. But Codius came out in 2014. And what that is sandboxed, trusted code using native client. And that's a business that Google took over, probably from a 3-letter agency. And then Google's working with Ripple to have this interoperable bridge that can translate coding languages and get shit done. That's basically in a nutshell. And I think, wait, no, Bro Seth, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Oscar Basalo says, another great show, Hulk. Takes a lot of work, man, I'll tell you. A lot of fucking work. But there's a tremendous amount of, look, it's all being set up right now. I don't care about the fucking price. That goes at the end. Boom, like that. We've already been told. The price is last. What I'm showing you now, the Amazon of South America, Mercado Pago and Mercado Libre and the Visa and all this payment shit, it's all being set up right before your eyes. You should be like, damn, Crypto Hulk, this is a great time. I can get Ripple for 52 cents, Stellar for probably a nickel or 10 or 15 cents, get XDC for 2 cents. See, people are looking at this all kinds of fucked up because they don't watch my show. They don't know. They have no fucking clue what's going on. All they do is hear an announcement about crypto and look at the price. They don't want to watch no show. They don't want to do no work. They want to spend 7-8 minutes and expect to be rich from that. That's fucking stupid, all right? My show, I'm showing you exactly what's going on. So the people that watch Crypto Hulk, they fucking know, you know? I'm showing you all the evidence, all the connections, dates back 10, 12 years ago. You can see how everything's getting all put together. Now's your time to get gold, silver, crypto. Now's the time to stack. It's not time to sell or trade. That's what see, these dumb shit channels, they're based on that dumb shit. They don't want to do evidence. They don't want to look for evidence, right? So what do these channels do? Talk about price, talk about prediction, the Fibonacci, and all they do, try to get y'all hyped up to get like a lightweight baby stiffy, okay? These programs on YouTube and all the other ones, they're fucking horse shit for brains. Nobody wants to do any work. Nobody wants to spend 4 or 5 hours a day researching shit like me. No. We want to do the easiest stuff. Make a 18-minute program, go over 10 articles, spend 30 seconds to a minute on each article. Don't break shit down. Don't explain shit. Talk about your sponsors, that if you're not an accredited investor, you can't buy shit from the sponsors. And then the show's over. And then let's go to a private website where we can talk about conspiracy dumb shit. There you go. You know, I'll just leave it at that. That's what I see in the crypto space. So maybe you see something else. I don't know. But other than that, that is it. Turkish lira is super cheap, says Jersey Kathy. When you do invest, you lose. Come on in, right? So there you go, man. Now's the time to accumulate gold and silver, crypto. If you got, don't overbuy your crypto. If you got enough crypto and you want to look into the Securitize and these others, if you can't buy them because you're not a accredited investor, then just get gold and silver on my channel. If you don't want to buy it from my channel, get it somewhere else. And that is it. And now I got to work. Is it safe or good to buy? Ideally, to buy on Charles Schwab. I don't buy shit unless I can put it on a hardware wallet or hold it in my hand. That's just me. No one's going to hold my shit. I'm going to do it myself. Kevin B says, remember when he was shilling casino coin? Yeah. The digital perspectives from Twitter was selling casino coin. Because, well, my family, we're big gamblers, so we sell casino coin. Remember, he was selling that Web3 virtual whatever dumb shit that never worked out, so he stopped selling that. And then he was selling dog treats for a while. Then he was selling art paintings where he was selling a portion of art paintings that was going to give you 30% a year. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to make 10,000% a year, not 30%. Like, it's just these people got nonstop dumb shit they sell. Then PolySign, what does 5Dennis123 say? PolySign down the drain. Good reason not to trust David Schwartz too much. Look, the digital asshat investor on Twitter and the digital perspectives on Twitter both give you fucked up advice for shit to invest. See, they represent multi-million-dollar companies. You know how these companies get rich is from dumb people giving them money, okay? And then you got the digital asset dildos are out there all trying to sell you shit. Oh, I'm backing the truck up. I'm backing the truck. So they're trying to get you to buy. Look, you don't have to buy my gold and silver. If you need a wallet, buy it through me because I get a commission. If you want a gold chain, and I have it on my show, you're going to pay a commission to me on that. But the silver coins, I don't get shit from that. But I prefer if you buy it from me. Maybe YT will ease up on the shadow ban if more people bought gold and silver coins from me. That would probably help. But I don't have anything to sell. And if you don't want to buy my ledgers and shit, then fucking don't. These people aren't, like, I'm barely making anything off it anyway. It's not even worth my fucking time. But I'm just doing it to try to help the channel, me personally. Look, I just call out bullshit that I see it. That's why I'm the most heavily shadow banned channel. These other people, they can't tell you the truth. They're too worried about their channel, okay? I'm worried about you getting rich. That's my main priority. So that's just how I look at it, all right? I'm doing my job. Use the Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you. I'll see all you guys later. I got to try to put together a 7 a.m. program for tomorrow. So I'm going to be up at 5:45. 1970 legend says later. So let me get to work. Right now it is 6:15 p.m. Pacific time. Give me like 2 hours and I should have a show posted. And that'll be for about 6:30 a.m. What's Apple Hill? High Hill Ranch at Apple Hill weekend. Yummy. Yeah, they got everything Apple and stuff there. But it's open all year round for what I heard. But they really do Apple Hill big in Placerville. That's about 2 hours east of San Francisco, 2.5 hours. Something like that. It's like a little country place. And they got Apple beer, everything apples. But they have it all year round, but just a really, really big deal, I think, this weekend. I'm not going to go, but El Dorado County, yeah. Now, I'm near Sacramento, so for me to get to Apple Hill, it might be an hour and 15 or hour and a half at the most. Somewhere around there. Mel Will says, shout out to you, Crypto Hulk. Great show as normal. It's a lot of work, Will. Or Mel is his first name. It's a lot of work, Mel. But okay, back to work I go. I'll see y'all bright and early at about 7 a.m. tomorrow.